How's it going, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with blooming Nightshade, a nice lesbian simulator. My favourite kind of game, if I'm honest. But yeah, previously we started the game. We got to know a girl who seems alright, Kiyumi. She's well, she has no parents because they died, and I guess we're comforting her for that. We're in the school. We're meeting other girls. I think there's at least 2 other girls we still need to meet. And obviously there's other girls I could befriend, but I don't want to. I want to just get through them girl by girl. But anyway, we're in week 3, 13 weeks left in semester. It's going to be a long semester. After doing some homework with Kiyumi, I ended up going to the dining hall alone to get some food. And I guess there was a little band playing this lovely music whilst we were doing that. On the way, I heard someone playing a flute. Oh, there actually was someone playing music next to us. Okay, cool. I turned to see that the door to the music club's room was open. Curious as to who was still practicing at this hour. Did you say it was lunchtime or something? After doing homework, I mean, it looks like daylight outside. This doesn't seem like a bad time to practice the flute. I mean, especially if you're like taking grades or you've chosen music as one of your options. Okay, I peek inside. Who is it? Oh, you seem nice. You seem very nice. I want to take you out for ice cream. She looks like some kind of girl that would like ice cream. I don't know why this game just constantly reminds me of ice cream. Maybe because all the girls look so sweet. Anyway, a girl that had the face of a middle schooler was sitting at the table, several wind instruments in front of her. She had the scarf of a 3rd year, which surprised me. Oh, okay, so the scarf is kind of like showing year groups. We didn't have that in my school. We just had normal ties, but sometimes if you like had a special, if you're like a prefect or something, you get a different colour tie, but that was about it. That's actually more useful, to be honest. Most schools should do that, then you know what year someone's in. And you can collect them. That's always fun. The girl heard me enter the room, and she put down the flute to smile at me. Well, that's nice. She's got a lovely smile. Looks kind of like a straight line. Oh, okay, now she's smiling. Well, that's a nice smile, actually. Hey there! Was I too loud? No, I was just curious. The girl stood up from her seat. My name is Kiku Moritani. Okay, Kiku is the word for to listen. I like that because we're listening to her music. Very, very good thing you did there, Mr. or Mrs. Artist. I imagine the artist is female, but I don't know for sure. I'm the president of this club. Can I practice the piano? Well, actually, I've always wanted to practice the violin, but, Or do I have to practice the wind instrument? Kiku continued to smile at me. Are you interested in joining, perhaps? Oh, please do. Sorry, but not really. Great, so we wander in. We give her all the hope in the world. We're like, nah, music club looks gay. That's a shame, but fair enough. What's your name? Well, she's taking it quite well. I would have told her to fuck off or something. Well, I'm Himika. Maybe you'd like to come to a performance sometime, Himika. There's no obligation, of course. Well, maybe. I've not been to anything like that. Come see me sometime and I'll provide the times we play. Or I could do a quick demonstration if you wish. Okay, cool, go for it. Show me those solid flute skills you have. Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. Kiku smiled, apparently sensing my curiosity. I look forward to seeing you again. Alright, bye friend. I left Kiku in the club room and I heard her play the clarinet as I left. Alright, so she switched it up a bit. Is she like a master maestro? I mean, cool. She sure was talented if she knew all those instruments on the desk. Maybe going to see her play sometime was a good idea. Or would be a good idea, because that's past tense, but that's fine. I mean, again, there's no, like, spelling errors yet. I kind of want to see her perform. But again, I want to go through these girls linearly, so, like, I don't miss anything from them. And then, I get around to them later. What should I do this weekend? Kiyumi! God, now we have 6 choices. Never had this many choices before. I feel like I'm president of the United States or some shit. Alright, I've been looking for Kiyumi when I got a text from her saying that she was in the cooking club's room. Why does it look exactly the same as the music club room? Or do they just work in the same room or some shit? I mean, there's no stoves here or anything. In fact, there's nothing here that suggests cooking is happening. Or we just like doing cooking theory. It's like Dolores Umbridge running this place. Okay, so I headed over to find her. Oh, hello there, friend. I see you're really happy to see me. Kiyumi was boiling some water for tea when I got there. So, you go to cooking club to make some tea, do you? Fair enough. It was a large amount, and she had her thermos sitting nearby. The cooking club let me use their room to boil some water, since the dorm kitchens are all full right now. Okay, that's fair enough, I guess. I thought you were actually part of a club, but never mind. You make all your own tea, huh? Yeah, most of the stuff in the dining hall is chilled, which doesn't help me at all, because you need to work out your temperature. I feel like it's like one of your defining features right now. You get cold. I mean, it's sad, but, you know, don't you have like any hobbies? I mean, other than running as well. I don't know, it's just a bit two-dimensional for me. Good point. And the fresh stuff probably runs out quick. Kiyumi took the lid off the pot and dipped the tea packet she had prepared into it. Since I'm going to have extra, I thought I'd ask if you wanted any when it's ready. Well, that'd be nice, but what kind of tea is it? If it's peppermint tea, yes please. If it's like a beech and rhubarb, then no. Please go away, and we're never talking again. Sure, I'll have some, thanks. Kiyumi smiled and nodded. Thought you'd be interested, but I don't know what tea it is. It could be like pig piss and pineapple. Bit of a strange combination, but I didn't want to say something else that was just feces or dirty. Okay, she removed the tea bags and stirred the pot, then nodded to herself. She poured most of the tea into her thermos, then got 2 cups and poured some tea into each of those. Well, this is nice and romantic, I guess. Or even just friendly. Here you go. I accepted the tea and took a sip. It didn't have any fruit flavoring like I preferred with my tea, but I liked how warm it was. Okay, so it's not a fruit one, so it's not a peach one. Is it like a normal tea? Or is it like a... Well, I say no, I mean, you know, an English breakfast, but that's what's normal around here. Do they have like a Japanese breakfast? I don't know. Thanks. We found some chairs and took a seat, sipping at our tea in silence. In the quiet, I thought about the past year and a half of knowing Kiyumi. I felt comfortable around her, and I was happy she was my friend. Yeah, me too, she gives us free tea. I don't think I've ever had a friend do that. Well, no, I have had several friends do that. It's just like, not in a school, like, well, maybe once or twice by the teachers, but yeah, but it's not in a thermos. That's important, I guess. Yet when I looked over at her face, the thought of being more than friends caught my mind. That's a bit sudden. Do you think that the tea has some kind of like one of those sexual drugs in them? Are we getting turned on by tea? I mean, she's a lovely girl, but do we really have to just like... I feel like we barely got to know her. That's all. It just feels sudden. Oh, okay. I imagine having tea with her like this one day, then leaning over and kissing her on the lips. I mean, I'm sure she'd be fine with that because, again, this is a lesbian simulator, but still a bit sudden. What am I thinking? So I wonder what would happen if I did just say friends. Would that still progress the story? Would I get a different ending? I mean, I'm just going to date all of these girls. Or I'm going to date this one anyway, because I like her. I actually could, like, you know, play with her hair or some shit. Whatever girls do to other girls. It couldn't hurt to ask her. Maybe, could she maybe also want to try something like that? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Hey, Kiyumi? I have a question. Kiyumi nodded to indicate I should go on. She was in the middle of taking a sip of her tea. She's just addicted to tea now. She's probably going to say no because, like, literally, she's married to her tea. Would you consider going out with me? She almost spit out, oh dear. No, what the fuck? If she said that, that made me giggle. She almost spit out her tea, clutching her mouth with her free hand and forcing herself to swallow. Do you think this is what school romances are like? Like, if a girl doesn't know another girl is gay and all that, like... Because I've heard, like, a few stories where, like, 2 friends are like, oh, we're so friendly, we even dated and kissed once, and you're like, cool, when you don't think much of it, but do you think this is, like, kind of how it goes? I don't know. So it's me who was your type after all? Well, I knew you were curious, but still. Don't worry, pretty sure I'll reverse time and then skip to the other girls, because that's how gaming works, you sleep around. Or at least these kind of visual novels. Huh? You don't remember... Never mind. Kiyumi slowly put her teacup on the floor. On the floor? But there's a fucking desk there with chairs. Alright, so I guess she likes tea, but she doesn't have any respect for a cup. She adjusted her glasses and took a deep breath. You know what? I think that might actually be a good idea. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look, she's blushing. I like that. I thought you were cute for a while. I didn't really consider a relationship until you brought up those first years a few weeks back, though. I guess, but still. Did that kind of turn you on as well? Did that have you thinking dirty thoughts? Because that's basically what happened. I felt my entire body go hot. It wasn't the tea, I don't think. Cute? Yeah, plus you have, well, what, nice legs? I wouldn't really say huge boobs. I mean, they're alright boobs. Nice hair. I do have nice hair. And I have a nice rainbow on my chest. That's sure to be a turn on. She made a grabbing motion over her chest. Are they? I mean, they're alright. I mean, they're not like ridiculous size or tiny. I don't know. They don't do it for me. Big one. They're not really big, but big ones, apparently. I wanted to hide my face because I knew I was blushing now. This is like... this is much more expressive than some other games I've played. So, it's okay? I'm okay with it, yeah. Oh, they're lovely. Look, she's even winking and they're both blushing. This is genuine, adorable school romance. Oh, I feel sick. I had reached my limit. My heart was thumping the inside of my ribs. I stood up and put my teacup on the counter. Yet we have respect for your teacups. You're just like, oh, you can go on the floor where you can just fucking get stood on or some shit. We're like, no teacup genocide today. We're gonna save the teacup from a certain doom. Because we're good people. Fucking Kiyumi. Thanks for the tea. Alright, before I knew it, I had left the club room and was part way to my room. Idiot. I probably look so silly now because I asked the girl out and she said yes. Okay. I didn't even help Kiyumi put things away. Oh, great. So we're a lazy bitch. Well, I know who's going to be cooking the dinner when we grow up. Fine. Okay, week 4. 12 weeks left in semester. What happens now? Is it going to be like... Because these are going to be the encounters we always see. Like the mainstream encounters. We had a day off from classes as the entrance to the restricted building was removed and replaced with a wall. Okay. I ended up going to the library to read something while I waited for Kiyumi or Izumi to be free. So I guess we're taking on like 2 girls at a time, but then we still have that musical girl. And I still think there's one more, I think there's one more girl. I could be wrong though, maybe I'm mistaking this with Monster Sweethearts. Because, you know, there are so many similarities. Because of the day off, the library was crowded. Yeah, so many people, like a whole one person. I've never seen so many people in one library. I managed to get a desk to myself, but just barely. It wasn't long before someone came to take the other seat at my table, though. Oh, hello. Oh, you look lovely. Oh, damn, now I regret dating anyone. Oh, wow. I like your bow in your hair, and I love black hair girls. I have a weakness for them. May I have this seat? Sure. I looked up as I spoke, and my breath caught in my throat. The girl taking a seat across from me was beautiful. With her long, straight hair and spotless face, she looked like a princess. But she's a lesbian, so I'm just going to root for our dear friend here, Himiko, whatever it was. Sorry, it's not one of those memorable names, okay? I had to force myself to look away before she caught me staring. It looked like she was a 3rd year, though I was afraid to check the colour of her scarf. I've not seen you around. What's your name? I said it without thinking. She is a 1st year though, isn't she? Because I know I want to try and memorize the colours of the ties. Is blue 1st year? I don't know. Could be for all I know. I said it without thinking and I got hot from embarrassment. But the girl seemed okay with the question. My name is Shiori Goto. What's yours? Himika Uchida. Not to be mistaken with the Uchiha clan. The Haim, or princess, part of my name would have made more sense for Shiori. She smiled at me, and I felt my heart clench. Look, I know technically, she's a beautiful girl, but, what about Kiyumi? Like, the one that, we just asked out, and we're technically in a relationship now. Are we gonna sleep around? Is there consequences to sleeping around in this game? No, I'm gonna be a loyal boy. I'm loyal. So, yeah. Happy to meet you, Himika. She went back to reading. I couldn't focus on my own book anymore, though. After, because this beautiful girl in front of me, and I want to consume. After a few minutes of trying, I instead started up the conversation again. Okay, you're a third... Okay, so I guess that blue tie is a third year thing. You're a third year, right? That is correct. Wait a minute. How can we get to wear mufti and they have to wear school uniform? Is that because, like, I'm a senior or some shit? But I only just realized that... Because we're clearly not wearing anything under the sweater, so it's not that. I don't know, it's just... Maybe we're a teacher. Maybe we're... No, we're not a teacher, because she said that she was a senior. But then senior might mean... Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to think about it, but if this girl's a teacher, I'm going to be very concerned. Mind helping with some of my homework if you have some time later? I was being a huge creep. I felt my cheeks burning up. She was going to turn me down so hard. I suppose I can try, though I wonder how much help I'd be. Well, that'd be nice. So thank you. I know we're only doing this because it's a pretty girl, though. God damn it, Himiko, you're a goddamn pervert. I'm not used to having a pervert as a protagonist. How did I get so lucky despite being a creep? Yeah, this is just gonna break up the relationship we're in. Let me know when you need help, and I'll take a look. I will. Thank you so much. Alright, cool. I pretend to go back to my book to hide my excitement. I just wish I had a better excuse to spend more time with Shiori. I know you like her, but it's a bit late for that now. Fine, whatever. Would she be upset if she knew I only asked her for help because she was pretty? Yes. Probably anyway, I don't know. Okay, weekend. I bet you want to spend your time with Shiori. Well, we're not doing that if I get the option. We're going to discipline you to bloody... We have a nice sausage on our bed. Sorry, I just want to point that out. I like that sausage. You can cuddle that. That's a nice sausage. Okay, it's like all my problems have gone away. What are we talking about? Oh, yes, no dating the girl that you like. Date the girl you already asked out. What should I do this weekend? Okay, so Kiyomi's got a heart there. That means we're with her. God, I am curious if, like... Because there's 15 weeks altogether. Oh, there's already 6 girls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, because we already got... Sorry, I forgot about Shiori, even though I shouldn't. No, I'm spending time with Kiyomi. God, I hope I don't have the option to, like, dump girls, because I don't want to do that. Alright, let's see how this goes. I was eating lunch in the dining hall when Kiyomi joined me. I had planned on talking to her later, but I was surprised at her arrival. Hey, I met this really fit girl in the library the other day. I was thinking about, you know, getting her to help me with my homework, and I wasn't thinking about you. How does that make you feel? So annoyed with Himiko right now. Oh, didn't expect to see you here. Didn't you? I don't like where this is going. Thought I'd be upset about last time? Maybe. Kiyomi shrugged and sat down across from me. Track meet was cancelled today, so I decided to look for you. While I'm here, I forced a smile, feeling a bit awkward. Kiyomi giggled. You sure are. I thought I saw Kiyomi staring at something on my chest, so I looked down to see if I spilled something, but there didn't seem to be anything there, except my massive melons, because obviously that's what this girl wants. I mean, they're not that big. I'd be staring at my sweater line, like how the hell does that fit over both my arms? I slid my food away, nearly finished with it anyway. So what are your plans for today? Well, I'm finally caught up with homework for now, so maybe I'll catch up on some TV shows I've been putting off. I mean, I'm watching the X-Files. It's a decent series. I mean, I'm on season 1. Apparently season 3 is when it gets good, so I'm reserving judgment. But it does feel like it's just copying a lot of 90s or 80s movies, to be honest. Do you mean like anime or live action? Ooh, good choice. Mostly live action. Okay, fine. Well, X-Files is live action. I've been trying to get into this show about a group of survivors in a nuclear waste that are Chernobyl. Oh, we're talking about Chernobyl because that's such a big show. I do need to watch Chernobyl, admittedly, but still. Kiyomi started describing the show to me, how it began, the important characters, and so on and so forth. And then the mutants overran the camp, so James had to stay behind to help everyone else escape. Right. Did James survive? Is James okay? Did James die? Is this game foreshadowing my death? My name is James. I don't like that. Did he survive? Not like... Oh, no. Great, good. So when the nuclear destruction of the world happens, I'm going to die. I'm going to help people. That's not going to make me feel any better. Damn it. I better at least get like an ice cream or some shit. I'm talking about ice cream. Alright, I better get like a ramen or some shit before I die. Like a last meal. He was missing a few Oh, really? So it's not even like a quick death. Good, great. Well, I didn't need those. What was a kidney? I can live with one kidney. I need a machine to keep me alive, but... Great, cool. He was missing a few organs last we saw of him. Oh no. It sounded pretty depressing, but Kiyumi seemed interested in it. Yeah, seeing me get tortured, great. Eventually, I promised I'd watch at least the first season so that Kiyumi could talk to someone about the show. Well, that's a nice girlfriend thing to do. Girlfriend, sorry. No one in my track team watches it. They don't like watching foreign shows. Definitely sounds American then. They want to hear dialogue, not read it. There's no Japanese voice track? No official one, no. Not popular enough here. There seems to be a lot of that, to be honest. I noticed a lot of PlayStation games, bear in mind the PlayStation is Japanese, that have no Japanese subtitles or voice thing. Like, do they just have like a different server or something? I just think it's kind of sad that happens. I see. I'll keep that in mind when I look for it. I'll email you the link to a site that has it for free streaming. This is definitely my kind of... I shouldn't support that, but you know. Kiyumi checked her phone. Well, I think I'll get started on my binge if you don't need me for something else. Okay, have fun. Thank you for showing me all your love for me. All you want is my boobs and to watch TV. You sound like a boring 40-year-old husband. Cool. She left the dining hall, and before long, I was on my way out as well. I hope this show isn't too scary for me. It's gonna be scary for me. I'm gonna see myself die. Alright, but now that I know I'm gonna die in some nuclear holocaust, I think I'm gonna end the episode here and, you know, try and recover from that. Well, that was kind of creepy. I wonder if my name's gonna come up again. But I'm just focusing on myself because I'm a man and men like getting all the attention. I mean, I'm just that bad. I'm just an attention seeker. So, yeah. But yeah, we're getting along with Kiyumi. I'm kind of annoyed about the beautiful girl in the library thing. I wonder if that's going to come up later because we've got like 10, 11 weeks in this semester. So, like, I don't know. Is there going to be like a drama thing? If I get one of these girls to 6, is it going to get its own story? Or maybe we'll see that in another episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself and you want to, you know, choose your girl, mix and match if you will, or even like date more than one of them and then get told off, there will be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look back screenshot. God, I keep doing that. I keep trying to say it too fast. Look out for my book, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, see ya.